Well, personally, I couldn't be busier. We all couldn't be busier, but we talked on the phone with Simba from Final Bout just about the 2024 season, and he proposed an idea to go to Japan and have a Final Bout round at Nikko Circuit, to go to Tokyo Auto Salon, to just spend 10 days in Japan, go driving some legendary tracks, meet with some awesome people, travel with some familiar faces and good friends from Final Bout, and mulled it over for about 2 minutes and said, we got to go to Japan. So we've got Ricky, we've got Landon and myself, and we're going to Tokyo Auto Salon. We're going to all kinds of places, Fat Five Racing. We're going to Kawabata Shop, Naoki. We're going to hang out with Toshi at Alpha Project, doing Final Bout. Going to drive Bihoku, going to drive Mobara Circuit. It's going to be awesome. This is a key reason of why we love working with Final Bout, just because they're such enthusiasts and builders and drivers like us, and they grew up watching the same things we did. All the drifting forefathers, all the legends, all these great tracks. And so, yeah, we're super pumped to go. And again, despite being super busy and it being not the best timing, we're going to go to Japan and have a blast. So we got through the 15-hour flight, 14-hour, whatever it was. Everything went smoothly, luckily. I've never flown over international waters, and I don't think Landon has either. Ricky has. So that was an experience. We're going to go to the hotel in Tokyo, and we're just pumped to see the city and drive on the wrong side of the road for us for the first time. And we're going to Tokyo Auto Salon, I think first thing in the morning, so it's going to be crazy.
This is insane. This is all the companies I looked up to growing up for the last 20 years since I've been into Japanese cars and culture, and they're all right here.
That was incredible to go to Tokyo Auto Salon. I mean, from the moment we were even pulling into the parking lot, getting out of the car, I think we spent 30 minutes just in the parking lot alone checking out the builds. I mean, just the craziest stuff. I mean, even Bosasoku vans were in the parking lot, just these insane slammed cars, just such a variety. I mean, even some off-road stuff. It was just mind-blowing from that moment. And then standing over the awning, looking at all those brands, like I mentioned, that I looked up to and still do. It was just an incredible experience. So we're headed to the Final Bout meet at Grass Factory Kanagawa, which is actually just a photo video studio that's very aesthetically pleasing, and Simba worked with some of the locals to pick it out. I think it's about an hour north from here in Tokyo, and we've only been here for a little bit, but we're excited to drive kind of through the mountains. It looks like a very scenic drive, very, I guess you'd call it suburban Japan, not really Tokyo, the big city. So we're excited just even about the drive and just about going there and meeting with everybody. A lot of the drivers for Final Bout next weekend are coming to this event to kind of show off their cars. And so just really excited, and it's going to be cool to see Chase Bays and Bori flags up in Japan. It's just kind of something I've always dreamed about. Simple, but just still kind of a smaller dream come true. So we're headed to, it's very early, we're headed to Daikoku PA. It's a very famous, well-known, it's just a rest stop, but it's where a lot of freeways combine and they spiral, and it makes for an incredible background. It's a big giant parking lot. Everybody who's a car enthusiast has probably seen this, and it's kind of a rite of passage to go there. And we're not just going there. What's really unique about today is that we're meeting Toshi there. Toshi from Alpha Project, I've known for years, and I mean, we've sold so many products to him. He's sold products within Japan, and then we've just had endless conversations for years and years now. So meeting him actually in person for the first time, and meeting my S15 for the first time, because he's coming from Osaka, stopping at Daikoku PA with his 2-car trailer. So he's got his car on the bottom, my car on the top. So we're gonna go meet the S15 for the first time, meet Toshi, and really just, we don't know how crowded it's gonna be, but we're gonna see a lot of insane cars. Apparently just nonstop all day, there's always cars there, which is very unlike America. I don't think anything in America is like that. It kind of is concentrated to cars and coffees on weekends or meets or events. So yeah, this is gonna be wild. It's a very unique experience for us. Gotta take this Daikoku exit, but yeah, Toshi's already there. I've actually never met Toshi.
Ricky, nice to meet you. Yeah.
Name's Landon, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Is it much louder or is it the same, so quiet?
Dude, it was funny because when I never drove it around.
Yeah.
So I only like just parked it around my shop and stuff, and I was like, man, for this street boy, it sounds kind of quiet, and then we see that freaking resonator thing.
Yeah.
But then when I drove it around, I was like, dude, this thing is loud, man.
Yeah. It sounds so good in that video.
No, yeah.
So it drives good?
No,
Looks like
dude,
you were
it's
ripping.
sick. Yeah,
Dude, that's
sick.
cool.
I was driving all around my neighborhood with a shot, just drifting every turn, and he was like, dude, that would be sick, man. I was like, hey, really, bro, I'm driving too crazy.
I know, I was surprised seeing you do that. Y'all can't really get in trouble much down there? Or?
Not really, I just lifted the plate up and shit. There's no like cameras, like well, you see it, my shop's like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. So Fat 5 was quite an experience. Much like Daikoku, there's really nothing like it in the whole world. I would personally love to build something like this one day. It's kind of a dream now. But yeah, it's a decent sized parking lot. The Miatas are constantly drifting. He's got the glass case with the Ferraris and I think a Lamborghini. He's got this, it's very American style actually. He has a grotto that looks like the Playboy Mansion grotto. He's got cars everywhere. I mean, you have two shipping containers, an S15 and an S15 on top, and kind of almost abandoned looking Corvette that they're drifting right by. And then the inside looks like a motorcycle bar that we go to in America. Daigo's a awesome, crazy individual for making all this happen. One thing that we really wanted to see that we didn't get to see was his shop. I was really interested in just kind of the processes and organization, just because it seems like every build that they do is incredibly epic and well done, which is what we strive to do as well. Didn't get to see that. They were having a big barbecue party, so he was a little more focused on that. Yeah, now we're gonna go to an up garage, and then we're going to kind of just wander in certain areas of Tokyo till we find a good spot to eat. What's the finishing dish?
I'm a finishing dish.